It's been about 4 months since I have posted my retirement video of Payday 2. So I decided to come back to it because, well, I decided to play a few more until I go for the next biggest game of the blockbuster, which is 3 weeks from now, which is the Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, especially the zombie ones. And I'll explain why in this video. Why I took a big break from it. It goes down to a lot of reasons to it.
Neoclassical beauty, but business calls. We're going to need some codes, so get to their servers. You know how this goes. Eyes peeled for security. Cities need to be controlled, and keycards are always useful.
Well, the first thing is, of course, I've been playing it for 7 years,
That's
and
the server room. Get inside and get me connected.
since I have mastered every RNG element that the game has to offer, it's not really much surprise anymore that I have know everything about it. And don't get me wrong, I still like the idea of having the game not too dull and boring if you have the same spot. But I basically played every map and looked every nook and cranny for every, collectibles or all the mission equipment. Well, not necessarily not all the package locations, because on some map it is very annoying to deal with.
Good thinking. Take hostages. They'll be more careful coming in.
Oh, okay. No, I did not want that.
Drop your gun.
Alright. Key card.
All right now, this is getting interesting.
And basically, I have done everything I could in this game.
Belly's on the ground. Now. Okay.
Well, I know I didn't do like all the heists, trying to do with 75 detection grid with no HUD. I mean, it's challenging enough. Another time I didn't complete all the heists with finding all the packages, at least all 10.
Stay down. Stay still.
And another reason, I just want to find another game to replace Payday 2. And what I mean by that, I mean just for more of a longevity of the game. Man, really?
The rescue unit's freeing civilians right now.
Okay, there's definitely a keycard somewhere.
Those keys will open the doors in the vault. That should help. Now.
Lay down. Stay put.
And mainly I'm just looking for something that basically rewards the player for at least keep playing the game. Like a little battle pass, for example. I mean, you just keep getting rewarded for keep playing the game.
I got it.
And they made an announcement that for Cold War Zombies, you can now actually get you're able to progress the battle pass by playing zombies. Where before, in Black Ops 4, you couldn't really do that because you can only do it in multiplayer and Blackout. And another thing I'm excited for is able to level up the weapons and earning attachments for it. Such as, instead of usual like level 16 or 17 to get plenty of, weapon attachment, now there's like up to 46 attachments for one gun, which is across how many weapons they added during the beta. I presume they're going to be way more weapons at launch. It's gotta be insane. I'm definitely gonna play like the heck out of that game. So of course I'll play a couple games of it. And I will return of doing the other stuff that I do enjoy and continue my other videos I always do for Payday 2. Doing a remaining of the copycat builds, buying old packages, and even probably go back to stealth, you know, doing some stealth streams, lounge streams. Alright, 9 seconds left. Alright. Alright, which one open first? Alright, the door. Perfect.
That's me in. I can do some mischief from here. Firewalls and tricks. We're going to
And
the port.
that was only for trying to open the freaking door because I couldn't find a key card.
We got a badass police force coming
So I'm just gonna go through all the computers.
in. Better pray this is the right one.
I took down the taser. Taser down.
That was the wrong terminal. Keep trying. Look for some crew.
Plus, I don't want other people to think all my videos about Payday 2 is it's always gotta be my main thing. Because my channel, and like many other people's channel, it was never really about Payday 2.
Wrong terminal. Try another.
And there's a freaking key card. Are you kidding me? I would have saved what, like 5 minutes from this?
Accessing now.
No more medic.
So I do, you know, post other games. Of course, Killing Floor 2, and then I stream other games as well.
Try another one. Getting access.
Of course, just because I said I'm retired from the Payday 2 doesn't mean I was never out of content. Because I can never be out of content of Payday 2, even if I'm playing on the PS4. You know, a little bit inferior port compared to the PC. But I can always still find ways to enjoy the game.
This one's a washout. Another one, quick. Wrong terminal. Try another.
That has to be the last one.
We will do this! Focus fire! Those are shields! Get the shield! Cover the flag! Watch the flag! Shield on the bouquet!
That's the code. Great. Now get working on that time lock. The alarm shut down the time lock. Stay cool.
And I still need to do the other guides of my Death Sentence 1 down, covering up the other heists that I didn't do either loud or stealth. I think the next up of my guide would be... I'm gonna play like that sniper.
Bulldozer!
Will be the bomb dockyard loud.
Give him hell, guys. They sure intended to
Oh my!
units are rolling in.
Ate the bullet of mine.
Please be the one at the roof. That sniper was a freaking jerk. He was just hiding out like a freaking
Now start the time lock again.
pussy wussy.
I hope that it worked. Now.
Hey, motherfucker! Put them out!
Oh my god, really? I hate that one bullet takes me down.
From it.
And of course, another reason I move away from Payday 2 is the higher difficulty. Kind of got grown bored of it, especially that I really want to see a big change with the how the damage they dealt. I just got grown out of Death Sentence 1 down. Mainly the enemies. It's just they're the exact same thing, and they're not really, you know, unpredictable and. Of course, I had to use the same strat all the time, so or eliminates the limitation you could do on Death Sentence 1 down. So at least for Cold War zombies, I could have fun with the weapons I do, because I heard that when they change, they're gonna change a certain way now you the guns you level up or you upgrade to a different rarity. It gotta be perform much better compared to previous COD titles where certain weapons, even when they're pack punch,
Cops have messed with the time lock. Restart it.
No more medic!
so at least I'm not limited to the guns I have to use.
Medivac set! You look like you've been through a meat grinder, buddy.
At least that way I can use any gun I want on a high round, instead of using the same gun or using that one specific wonder weapon of one hit and kill a whole horde. That kind of grow boring for me, especially during the my 100 rounds of reaching Ascension in BO3. So hopefully they adjust it to make it even better and more fun.
Default and assemble that rig.
Alright, so gotta be at 1851.
Fire the hole.
Oh wait, I didn't grab the other key card. That's fine. Don't really need it anyway. So yeah, I know I could use almost every gun, can be viable on Death Sentence 1 down. It's just the builds. Like for a specific build, like if you want to run assault rifles or SMGs, you need to have like the oppressor, like the skills from the oppressor subtree Or if you want to use pistols, you had to use like gunslinger subtree. Shotgun skills, you of course you had to use shotgunner, the subtree, to make it even more strong. But you're of course limited to the skill points you have. At least in well, previous zombies. Well, especially on playing on, well, casual difficulty in BO4, I could use almost any weapon I want and I could still do good. And I actually had fun playing on high rounds. Well, if I would have played on normal difficulty, I would just grow bored of it because it's the exact same thing. Nothing really changes. So able to at least use any gun on a high wave, especially now it's on a normal difficulty, I'm really looking forward to it. And another thing I kinda like about it is they're changing the perk system of, instead of always usually you're always able to buy what, 4 perks at a time? They eliminate the limitations and now you can buy many perks as you want. Even though they said you could even crack like a 6-pack. Which, of course, there's gotta be way more than 6 perks because in BO4, there's like total 14 perks, so I hope a lot of the perks are returning. Of course, we know the OG ones are returning, like Juggernaut, Speed Cola. And I heard that Double Tap would be gonna be part of the Pack-a-Punch, which is understandable because that perk does, especially 2.0, increases your bullet damage. And paired with Pack-a-Punch, it makes it even better. So now, knowing that they kind of did have that feature in BO4, where you had to fully repack the weapon 4 times to get the full double tap effect. Oh my! Why is our free medic? Yeah, I can't see shit. Holy! What the frig? 2 medic dozer, 2 green dozers? Holy hell! I just got back to Payday 2 and holy god. I guess ever since I announced my return, they went full aggressive mode. Holy shit. What did I say? Okay, about 40 minutes. I'm gonna go just a minimal loot because I got nothing else to want to talk about since for this video. So yeah, basically I'm just looking for more rewarding, and plus I like the route they were taking of how they handled the content and the DLC. We got 2 medic dozers again. Of course, I'm using the Galil because it's been all my time favorite weapon in Treyarch Zombies. And I really hope the Galil makes it a return. Because it was not present in the beta. So the only weapon that comes closely resembling to the Galil is the AK-5. But I still want the OG Galil.
I'm on it.
Open up the elevator shaft. The van's waiting for you in the garage.
I gotta make you release some money. So yeah, these are probably one of the biggest reasons why I just gotta move away from Payday 2, because not only Cold War Zombies gonna be a new game, it's gonna be a lot better in terms of rewarding the player as opposed to Payday 2. Because in Payday 2, in order to get attachments, well, there's two certain ways. One is by card drops, and the other way is by collecting packages. To me, collecting packages is probably the best way, as it basically encourages you to go around the map, explore around the map, even outside of the objective area, or where you normally wouldn't go, to get certain attachments, which I enjoy. But card draws will take you hours if you're not spending any of your offshore in the offshore Payday. So able to level up a gun and able to get attachments for it is much better, and there's gotta be way more attachment compared to Payday 2 for at least one gun, because every weapon's gonna have a lot of attachments. And by the looks of it, there's probably you can able to probably equip 8 attachments at a time. Well, I know Payday 2 has able to equip way more than 8, but a lot of weapons have different abilities. Or attachments have different certain abilities.
You can finish this now, or you can finish this in style and empty the place.
So there's gonna be a lot more to go around. And not only that, you can able to prestige your weapon too, so that's something to go for.
It took 200 years,
but I already seen a glimpse of the weapon prestige in the beta, where Treyarch just made every weapon level maxed out, so everyone can try out every other attachment and try to get some data on certain attachments to see if they're properly balanced or not, so that way they can actually fix it just before the launch of the game. And of course, another thing I like what they're gonna add is in previous zombie games, once you kind of grow, bored of zombies or reach high rounds, or if you complete, contracts in BO4, I usually just quit the game. That usually goes. But now in Cold War, you can now able to signal a helicopter to extract you. By doing that, you actually knob the difficulty level in-game by 11, and you get rewards for exfiltrate, probably more XP, more rewards like this. Also, another thing I really like for zombies, which sadly did not include in Payday 2, is challenges. You get challenges for doing like headshots, kills with a certain type of weapon category, like an assault rifle, SMG, shotgun. Payday 2 doesn't really have that. All we had is just, to me, the only thing that's come close for us to do challenges is the storyline. That is only it, because so we basically keep getting Continental coins for beating this is the objective, and sadly there was no side jobs for console, which is doesn't make a lot of sense, as other games do have a certain contract of daily and weekly objectives. So hopefully we see contracts for Cold War Zombies. And I'm definitely gonna grind the shit out of that game. After all, I basically max the XP on all my levels. In BO3, I am Prestige Master 1000. And also Black Ops 4. And it all helped because I was grinding the shit out of the game by doing multitasking with XP and doing challenges that involves with the XP reward, and also playing during double XP. And I can tell you right now, they're definitely gonna throw a lot of double XP in the Cold War's life cycle. It's going to happen a lot. So when you see double XP and you have the opportunity and the free time, hop in and kill some zombies. Now, overall, I did have my fun time with Black Ops. My fun time with Payday 2. But I'm just looking for another game to replace Payday 2. And seeing Cold War Zombies is definitely going to be the candidate to replace that game. And I'm going to enjoy it so much more. And I would even give him a few saying once I play Cold War Zombies. And even go over the details what's missing in Payday 2. Even on PC. So thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, farewell, and have a wonderful day, everyone.